What's going on, people? Well, it's another day out here in the backwoods. Yeah, of course, I did some yard work today. I tried to get most of it done, didn't get all it done. It got hot, so I'm gonna go work on this little lawnmower over here. But of course, I was digging around in the containers and found another gun. But this gun here I've actually shot this gun before, but not much. I took it to a shoot. I think it was the Armory in Nashville. Took it down there. It had this big old scope on it. I sighted it out for like probably, I don't know, I was paper punching, probably 15 yards at the most. And of course I just ate the bullseye up because it was so close. And that's really why I don't really like shooting at shooting range that much, because you really can't shoot very far. But this gun is a Citadel Trakk, and it's part of that Rossi Mossberg family that we talked about, because it has the same sights. And I researched it, and they do make all those guns. But they put them on different stocks. Like this one is really cool. It's kind of assault rifle looking. It's got a rail on top, 10 round magazines, very lightweight. You know what? These sights are just so good. They're almost spot on. You know, I've been shooting these guns for 2 weeks now, and I've gotten pretty comfortable with them. And this one's a light gun. I think it takes that 20 round magazine for that 702 Mossberg, which would really look cool in this thing, actually. Make it look more like an assault rifle. But let's take a few shots at it and see how these fixed sights work on this one compared to the other ones. Mossberg, I'm gonna have to give them a shout out on their fixed sights. They're pretty damn good. That target's 40 yards out there, and it was singing pretty good. So let's try it again. Maybe it's just beginner luck. I don't know. I like this sort of gun. It's got this fake stock to it. I don't think any of this stuff is removable, but it's very light. I bought this gun in a Kentucky Gun Company in Louisville a few years ago. I think it was $229. So, like I said, another inexpensive gun, but as you can tell, works pretty damn good. So, for for all the stuff I have on it, it's probably a $400 gun after I got done with, especially with this big old scope. But and that scope works pretty good with this gun. Like I said, I only used it in a shooting range. I've never shot it with the scope out here. Might do it off camera to see what's up. But let's shoot 10 more and see how it goes. Man, very impressed with this one, for sure. I think it even shoots better than the other two. I really do. That target started rocking. Like I said, it's another windy day down here again. You take these out, I feel like I'm yelling at you. It's another windy day down here. I usually don't come down here when it's this windy, because a lot of these trees, limbs and stuff fall off these trees a lot when it's windy. So I normally don't come down here that much when it's this windy, but like I said, I was over there 30 yards away, so I had to do it. I'm gonna shoot this. I also bought this 64 Savage up here too with a scope. We're gonna see how this thing does at 40 yards with a scope. I could shoot that without these earpieces in. It's really not that loud, but you know, I'm getting old. I want to go deaf. Let's try that again. Of course, with a scope, it's a lot easier to shoot. I mean, you just line it up and pull the trigger, and basically you got it. So, but that's always fun to shoot with that. But I think the real skill is shooting with fixed sights. And then, one thing I hate about those Salvage 64, some of their magazines are really good, and some of them are trash. So, but like I said, somebody asked me today where I buy all my guns. I bought guns at Kentucky Gun. I'll do it from best to worst and not dissing anybody. And we'll go on service and customer service and stuff like that. Probably the best gun place that I go to, that I had gone to, I hadn't been at a gun shop in forever. Probably Academy Sports in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I've gone there so much. They know me by my name. I know them. They've always been really cool, but their prices are usually higher than everybody else's for some reason. So I bought a lot of guns there, but I could probably buy them somewhere else. But like I said, their customer service is much better than anybody else. I think number 2, I'd have to go with Kentucky Gun Company up in Louisville. They're pretty good. They have a ton of guns up there. I mean, they got anything you want, they have. I promise you that. And they have a lot of accessories too. They got actually, I think I bought this shirt there also. Their clothing's expensive, but it's very good quality. It's very nice. And like I said, they got everything. I mean, it's one of probably the biggest gun companies shops I've ever been to, and it's really, really impressive. I have a lot of females working there too, which I thought was pretty cool. Third would probably be, I'm gonna have to go with Durham Sports in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The only thing I don't like about them, they don't have a person behind the counter a lot, and they don't have a lot of their guns in stock. A lot of times you have to order their guns, and they'll come like a couple weeks later. So, isn't bad. Fourth is going to have to be Sportsman Warehouse in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I bought a lot of guns from there. Their customer service is not that good. They're really busy, and I don't know if it's because they're short people or they just, I don't know, it just takes forever to get a gun there. And I bought a lot of guns there, but it just seems to take forever to get your gun when I go there. And that's probably the most frustrating part about that place. They have good guns. They're very knowledgeable about their guns. But to buy a gun and walk out that door in 30 minutes, it ain't going to happen. So, number 5 would probably be Durham Sport in Columbia, Tennessee. I like that place because they have a lot of sales on their guns. And when they have their guns on sale, their guns are usually there. A lot of time you go to a place to buy a gun that's on sale, Hell, they done sold all the damn guns. You walk in there, think you're gonna get that gun, and it is not there anymore. And so they're really bad on that kind of stuff. I hate to say it, Walmart's not bad. If Walmart has somebody working in their sports section, I usually go there and buy fishing license or fishing stuff or something like that. But Walmart's not bad. So really, that's the order of places where I personally bought guns. I'm sure there's other little gun shops. I'd like to find a gun shop privately owned by just a dude. I've gone to a lot of those. Unfortunately, they're a little more expensive, but the people working them are a lot more cooler. So they're more talkative. They're just down to earth. You know, it's not a chain, and they're on point. But like I said, the only problem with them, their guns are just a little more expensive. So, but you know, little man's got to make a business too. And I've actually bought, I think I may have maybe bought 1 or 2 guns from a privately owned gun store, but not a lot, because like I said, you're going to pay at least $30 or more, maybe even $50 more for the same gun you get somewhere else. But anyway, enough on that. Hope I didn't diss anybody too bad. So we're going to try this again, see if all that was beginner's luck. Those last 3 shots, I probably should have waited. I think the wind picked up and that thing's rocking, and my bullets went under it instead of hitting it. But hey, this gun here is it's a shooter. It's a definitely good. It's a fun gun to shoot. It's light. You know, I've not really had any misfires on it. You can say when I shot that 64, bullets was flying all over the daggone place when I was trying to cock it, and you know, 64 magazines. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. It just depends. And I got one good magazine and one shitty one. So, but this gun here is definitely performing as advertised, no doubt, no doubt. This will probably be the last round. I'm gonna have to go find something to do that's not as fun as shooting guns. So if you're in the market for an inexpensive gun, I'm going to have to give this one a shout out. Citadel Trakk is it's on point. As you can tell, I'm not the best fixed sight kind of shooting kind of guy, but we're definitely getting there, because I lit this one up pretty good today. So definitely going to put this on the list as the shotgun replacement, because it's very light. You can see it, straight money, accurate as hell. So we're going to get off here today. Appreciate you guys watching my videos and watch what I do out here sometimes. We're gonna get some more content of some other stuff, but right now we're trying to find a gun to carry around here instead of this 10-pound shotgun that I love, but it's as heavy. So like I said, I'm gonna buy a sling. This thing has a okay, well, that's not great. I see a sling holder here, but I don't see one anywhere else, so I don't know. But anyway, very good. This one is definitely a shooter, so awesome gun. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.